Side, Lou Moret, Rodolfo Hill, and Medardo Villalobos. Introducing the referee in charge of this bout, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Larry Rosadia. Well, fans, here we go. This is it, the main event of the evening. The WBA Junior Lightweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring with trunks of the same color, blue trunks with black trim. Hailing from Barquisimeto, Venezuela, he weighed in at 129 1/2 pounds. With a record of 10 wins and 3 losses, he has 2 wins by way of knockout. Welcome tonight's challenger, Omar Catari. And his opponent across the ring is the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing white trunks and hailing from the south central side of Los Angeles. He weighed in tonight at a trim and ready 126.5 pounds. With an unblemished record of 24 wins, no losses. With 12 wins by way of knockout, he is the WBA Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, LA's only current world champion, the undefeated Genaro Hernandez. Here's the referee in charge, Larry Rosadia.
Okay, this is not a low blow here. We got him blue. Okay, so you can hit him here, no problem. Okay, ya escuchó antes, quiero limpia pelea. Cuando digo que break, eso quiere decir que se separe sin tirar golpe. Dele la mano. Suelta.
All right, here we go. Hernandez a couple of inches taller. There was some concern on Hernandez. He came in very, very light for this, 126.5. He's younger and an inch in reach. So Hernandez coming in either tip-top shape, if you like that, or perhaps a little light. And here we go. One round, first round, I should say, scheduled for 12 for the WBA Junior Lightweight Championship. Chris Marlowe and Ruben Castillo. Hernandez in white and Omar Catari in blue.
Well, I'll tell you what, Genaro's always been in great shape, and I think that he just he has no problem making 130, and he was just in such good a shape. He just kept coming that weight, kept shedding off.
Catari, the challenger, the bronze medalist at the 1984 Olympics. He lost in semifinal action to the eventual gold medalist Meldrick Taylor. Been training 3 months for this fight. He is what you call a superhero in Venezuela. He is the first ever from the town of Rio Clara in the state of Lara in Venezuela to fight for a world championship. This could be his night. We shall see.
He's got his work cut out for him. Look at the midsection of Genaro. You can wash your clothes on it, on his belly. He's cut perfect.
You never looked in the mirror and saw a belly like that, did you, Ruben?
No. No, we haven't, have we? Have you?
Hernandez, who grew up in South Central Los Angeles. His past has been well documented. He and his wife now live in South Central Los Angeles. They've made it known that they want to move out as Genaro Hernandez moves up and gets major paydays. Oh, good solid combination by Hernandez.
That was a little high on the head. Had that been on the chin, it'd have been over with.
This is the first professional fight, and once again, dropping down a little too low, and he will have to be warned by our referee Larry Rosadia. Second warning.
I think he just made Genaro upset. The last thing you want to do is get him on your really bad list.
once again, is undefeated, 24-0. Only has 12 knockouts, but that could be deceiving because he's won 5 of his last 6 by knockout. And not coincidentally, when Hernandez started knocking out people, it was exactly when he had his hands healing up. He's had 3 hand operations, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. And after the last one, he is fighting now pain-free. So round 1 comes to a close. A very good round for the champ. As we follow Omar Catari, 27 years old, into his corner. 150 and 26 in the amateurs, but this is a different scenario tonight.
Yes, he's got a lot of amateur fights, and I'm glad you brought that up because he not only had 3 amateur fights, he had a record of 1 and 2. And is that ever deceiving? There was a low blow that we saw. But Genaro had like 3, like I said, 1 win and 2 losses as an amateur. Now he's a world champion. On the other side, you've got Catari with 156 fights, and he's ranked number 10 in the world. But it's going to be a great fight.
Hernandez is only 25, and you had an idea when you looked at that last replay of the punching power that Hernandez can generate. Round 2, WBA Junior Lightweight Championship. Chris Marlowe along with Ruben Castillo. The champ Hernandez in white. The challenger Catari in blue. Catari making his first professional start outside of Venezuela. Had most of his pro fights in South America. But he did tell me, hey, I fought in Cuba, I fought in the Soviet Union, or the former Soviet Union, so I've been around, and fighting outside my home country does not bother me.
You know, talking about other countries, when we were having the national anthems, this gentleman come up to me right now and said, Ruben, we watch you in Canada, on cable in Montreal, which is great. Prime Network goes coast to coast and country to country, I guess.
To stick and move against the more powerful Hernandez. Keep in mind that Catari, with 10 wins and 3 losses, only has 2 knockouts, so nothing for Hernandez to be violently worried about.
Well, Catari's got to try to work on inside that long reach of Chicanitos, and he's got to work to the body. Now, Chicanito kind of reminds me of Alexis Arguello, that body frame. 5'10", 126 and a half or 129. That's unbelievable. Alexis was same weight, 130. He was a champion with that same body frame, tall, thin, and powerful. His punches is going to the body, throwing 1-2 shots to the body, 1 up to the head. He's going up and down, down and up. Very, very good.
Hernandez with very quick hands. He's got a snapping jab.
See how he does not choose to fight on the ropes. That's great experience for Genaro. Last thing you want to do is risk a cut, a headbutt, anything of that nature.
Catari ranked number 10 by the WBA. That's how he gets his shot tonight. Very impressive in his last outing, a 10-round decision over Marcos Guevara. And this is his big chance. Round 2 is over. We'll come back with round 3. More championship boxing coming up. Along with Ruben Castillo, Chris Marlowe, round 3 for the WBA Junior Lightweight Championship. Genaro Hernandez in white and Omar Catari out of Venezuela in blue. So far, Hernandez administering most of the punches. as Catari having difficulty getting inside.
Yes, he does. It's because of the quick jab of Genaro. He's just flicking it out there, keeping Catari at the end of his jab. Keeping his distance.
They tell us that there is a mighty contingent of people in Venezuela watching tonight on satellite, watching the chance of Omar Catari. I keep thinking back, Ruben. I know the chances are against him, but I keep thinking back to the Rolando Pascua fight when he fought Chiquita Gonzalez that night. Everybody was watching in the Philippines, and Pascua was able to pull the upset. And right now, the best action of the fight so far for Catari.
That was a remarkable fight. It was a great fight. What an upset, as you said. It was a tremendous upset. You never know what happens in this sport. Anything could happen in boxing. Who thought Tyson would get knocked out by Buster Douglas?
Round 3 action here from the Great Western Forum.
You know, way back in 85, I guess, or 86, I fought in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Went to the gym. Everybody was gone. Genaro was in the gym training. So I asked him if he'd box 3 rounds. So we did. We boxed 3 rounds. I go to Sao Paulo, Brazil with a mouse under my left eye. So thank you for sending that with me overseas. Thank you, Genaro.
Said they had to get you out of there before the young guy hurt you. How old was he then?
She was just a kid. Of course, she still is a kid.
I tell you, Catari doing a pretty good job here as they mix it up. He is the champ against the ropes here in round 3. And much more aggressive here in the 3rd round. We'll come back to the Great Western Forum. Round 4 is coming at you. We are back live. Budweiser Championship Boxing continuing. This is a title fight, the WBA Junior Lightweights. Hernandez and Catari. Hernandez doing well in the first 3 rounds, but Catari coming on in round 3. And they're slugging it out now. Interestingly, we told you that Catari won the bronze medal. It took him 5 years before he turned pro. We asked him about it, and he said, well, I was fighting for Venezuela, and they did not want me to turn pro. They wanted to keep me in the amateur ranks and win medals. And then finally, I decided I was going to make some money.
Well, you know, when they do that, I wonder if they support him. If they take care of his bills, his child support, or if he has any alimony. I mean, things like that are important to know.
They couldn't take care of your bills, but they can handle Catari's. And once again, Catari backing up the champ. Good body shot there by Hernandez.
Yeah, right.
Hernandez perhaps gaining a little more respect for this kid. If you're Catari, do you go to the body of Hernandez if you know he's light?
Absolutely. You have to go to the body anyway because the fact that Genaro's that tall and that thin and he's got that long reach. You want to get inside, work that body. Once you're inside, then you can work on the other combinations. But you're not going to do very much at the end of the jab of being on the end of the jab.
There is a nasty cut on the right eye of Hernandez. And the complexion of this fight has changed dramatically. The blood coming down. It could have been a butt. Didn't see it. We'll try to find it for you. But Hernandez with the blood streaming down off his right eye.
Maybe Larry Rosadilla saw it. We have to find out after this round. Oh, it's coming down good now.
So this fight, and now the champ.
Oh, he is coming in with his head. Look at him. He's coming. He's around.
Well, he is gaining a lot of confidence right now. And you can see Hernandez concerned about the eye as he wipes the blood as he continues. This is round 4. And the complexion has definitely changed. And we will follow the champion, Genaro Hernandez.
It was a headbutt. It was a headbutt. He just said it was a headbutt.
Working on the eye of Hernandez.
Yes, Larry Rosadilla just motioned us that it was clearly a headbutt.
The wife of Genaro Hernandez, the lovely Liliana Hernandez, she doesn't like boxing. She has said it many, many times. They met at a Burger King way back when, and Hernandez was so quiet and shy he could not bring himself to talk to her, so he paid a little kid $1 to find out her name, and he did, and the rest is matrimony and history.
Well, I'll tell you what, he better come up with more dollars because he's making a ton of money now.
Round 5, scheduled for 12. This is the WBA version of the Junior Lightweight Championship. As Hernandez, see how he reacts now, being cut over the right eye, and can Catari take advantage of it? Big adjustment when you go from an amateur fighter, Ruben, to a professional, and it seems like Catari has made that adjustment very well.
Yes, he has, but a lot of times you keep that amateur fight in you as Hernandez nails him with the right hand. It's a whole different style of fighting, Chris. You gotta, you just tap shots, just point.
Surprise, Catari is fighting a lot more on the inside than I thought he would.
Well, no, that's a fight he's got to fight.
Okay.
He's got to fight that fight against Genaro. Genaro's got to get back on his bicycle, I would say. He can't risk that cut getting any worse. Not so much but for the future, not so much because of the fight.
So you would say action like this favors the challenger?
Absolutely. Genaro should get off the ropes, get his jab out there, and keep Catari on the end of that jab. Certainly
the risk of opening up that cut again with this torrid infighting right here.
And Catari's very content with that type of fight. Here it comes up there. See, the cut is opened up once again.
And this has turned into one tough fight for the champ, making his first title defense. This is his first start since he won the vacant WBA 130-pound title on a 9th-round TKO over the Frenchman Daniel Londas. That was back on November 22nd in Epernay, France. Round 5, counting down. A couple of solid shots right near the end here. And we will follow the champ to his corner. Take another look at that eye as they'll work on it. Over to the right side of the right eyebrow. Actually, if you're going to have a cut, probably a better spot on the outside of the eye, not right on the inside of the eyebrow.
If that's any consolation, it would be the place to be. But you still have the problem of it dripping into your eye. The worst place is in the eyelid.
Middle of the round, a couple of solid punches from the champion. Good left-right combination. Boy, he can deliver that right. One more time for you. That right getting through. And as Ruben Castillo told you, that's what Hernandez has to do. Stay on the outside and utilize his superior reach. Ruben, after 6 rounds, what do you have?
I've got the score of 50 to 45 in favor of Genaro Chicanito Hernandez, the champ.
Pitching a shutout so far. Still have to be worried if you're in Hernandez's corner, though, do you not, because of the cut?
Oh, you're absolutely right. We do know that it was caused by a headbutt, but the fact remains that the cut is there, and for the future fights, it could be a very tender spot on his eye and reopen.
And that blow could have been low. Let's see if they warn. Yeah, they do. Larry Rosadillo warning Catari.
This Catari kid is going with his head. I mean, it's so obvious. Now he just got warned by the referee once again.
How many warnings do you get for headbutts and/or low blows? Is there a standard rule?
Let's take another point. Now he's got another cut opened up on the left side. Now Genaro's cut on the left eye. He's a tough kid.
He is.
Not the cleanest fighter in the world, but he's a tough kid.
Can you name a clean fighter? I mean, one that you would say is a gentleman in the ring?
Give me some time on that one. Do I have to answer today?
You think about that.
Okay, thank you.
Lots of brawling in this one for the WBA junior lightweight title.
You know, when you have a fighter that comes in.
Oh, good left. Landed on the chin of Catari. Didn't stun him much, though. Rating right in there.
You know, Genaro wants to take him out. You've got to want to take a guy like this that comes in with their head all constantly. Got to stick the jab out there and try to catch him with a combination to cool his jets. Look at him. He's pulling his head down. You know what I would do? I would have to bring his trunk right up to his throat. I would. I'd have to go for broke here. Let's fight fire with fire, baby. The protective gear would be a necklace.
Round 6 is over. We're coming back. Stay with us. The champion moments ago in round 6. The short left hook bobbed the head back of Catari. And another big round for Genaro Hernandez. So Hernandez has been impressive, but he is in a brawling slugfest with Omar Catari from Venezuela. Hernandez cut on a headbutt in an earlier round. Chris Marlowe along with Ruben Castillo. See a little blood on the right side of Catari's face there, Ruben.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Chicanito, that should be something to wish for. Because he's got Chicanito busted up with that head of his.
I don't know if it's auxiliary blood from the face of Hernandez or his own blood. But as you can see, the bloody trunks of the champ.
And you gotta not wear white trunks. Angelo Dundee told me that many times. Don't wear white trunks. If there's blood, it looks bad.
Judges take that into account.
Sometimes we're only human beings, you know. Sometimes you can, you know.
You might not be getting beat up as bad as you look like you're getting beat up. Well, that could be the case in this fight because the champion has won most every round, and yet he looks worse for the wear right now.
Yes, and Catari does have a cut on the right side of his face, on the eye.
Is trying to pinpoint that left jab if he can. That's what
I was just going to say. Genaro should start working to the body and throw those little short uppercuts when Catari comes in right. Throw those little short uppercuts. That'll cure you, baby.
I'd agree.
That'll cure you.
Tie him up inside as round 7 slowly winds down, and that will do it. We will follow the kid from Venezuela. We did see a little cut there, and it does appear to be near the right eye. Let's listen.
Tienes que apurar un poquito en estos rounds. Estos rounds los estás perdiendo. Muéveselas ahí adentro, mijo, con los hoppers. Tienes que tirar golpes para ganar. Llévese esa vaina para el suelo.
See, they're telling him you got to work inside and throw those punches. You're losing the fight.
No bajes la guardia cuando estés ahí.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out.
Muévele las manos los hoppers y ahí te lo comes. Hopper abajo y arriba.
See, you wanted to work downstairs and throw some uppercuts on Genaro.
Okay, round 8 is coming up. Both fighters cut and bloodied as we continue with our Budweiser Championship Boxing here at the Great Western Forum. Genaro Hernandez in white and Omar Catari in blue. Of course, one of Hernandez's goals is to unify the Junior Lightweight Championship if he can. And of course, that might be meeting the winner of the Azuma Nelson-Jeff Fennick fight that's coming up this Saturday. What do you think will win that fight, Ruben?
Well, I remember the first fight. And Azuma Nelson, in my eyes, took a beating.
Most observers thought Fennick won that fight. This one being held in Australia. Interestingly, I asked Hernandez about it. He said, I'd rather fight Fennick. I hope he wins. I'd rather fight him because there'll be more money.
Yes. Azuma's not a very active champion.
He might not even be champion after Saturday.
Yes.
Possibly. Back to the action. Solid left by Hernandez.
That was right on the cut, too, Chris. Great shot.
Catari is not afraid of roughhouse once he gets inside there, is he?
Not at all. And here we go once again. They're colliding heads inside, Chris. Genaro's got to get off those ropes.
Well, Catari working downstairs now and trying to come over the top. Put together that combination. Shots now.
I can hear Hernandez's corner telling him to get off the ropes.
Certainly Catari doing his best work.
Oh, yes. He got his knees buckled there, Chris. This is where Genaro wants him, right in the middle of the ring. Chicanito's gone to counter punches.
Catari trying to land that one big uppercut while he's in there. And that's the end of round 8. So the bronze medalist from 1984 giving a pretty good account of himself. May not be winning many rounds, but certainly hanging right in there action-wise. Let's go back to round 8 and watch some good flurries by the champion. A right that squarely landed, and then they follow up with the left. Have to be able to put your punches together in combinations, and certainly one of the best things that Hernandez does is that.
Óyeme tranquilito, respira profundo. Óyeme tranquilito. Trabájalo con Opel por dentro. No te desesperes como
He wants to be very calm inside. Throw the punches inside. Throw some hooks.
Here we go, round 9. As Ruben Castillo, Hernandez winning big.
Oh, big shutout, 80-71.
This is scheduled for 12. Case missed it, our first fight, won by Jesus Chong. A knockout at 147 in the 11th round. A KO over Francisco Montiel. Another tough fight. Isn't moving more, Ruben?
Well, no, he's doing a good job right now. He's trying to pick a spot to where he can start taking advantage of some mistakes that Catari's doing or making. So he's fighting a smart fight. I don't think he should be on the ropes very much more.
Catari blew his game,
and I think he's trying to wear him down. I think he's trying to wear Catari down now. Let him punch himself out for a while. Chicanito's doing, just trying to wear him down. He's working at the body much more this round than he has throughout the fight. That's what you call going toe-to-toe. They're right above us now, Chris. These guys are just going toe-to-toe. Look at this.
Genaro fighting off the ropes, is it not?
Hey, of course, you gotta. As you see, when Catari works to the body, you'll see Genaro go to the head. Anytime you throw a punch, you're open for one.
8 rounds of action. We'll be back with the 9th round after this. Back at the Great Western Forum here in Inglewood, California. Chris Marlowe and Ruben Castillo. This matchup for the WBA Junior Lightweight Championship. Genaro Hernandez in white, his trunks bloodied, and Omar Catari in blue. Catari has been very, very aggressive, but Hernandez winning most of the rounds so far. This is round 10. Scheduled for 12.
See that Catari trying to manhandle Chicanito. He has no business against the ropes. He should be out in the middle of the ring. Remember the last time when he was in the middle of the ring, he hurt Catari very, very bad with his good shots of his.
He's getting good punches in on Catari, but he is taking some punishment standing there.
That's right, and you don't want to risk any more cuts than what you already have. And that's exactly what he's trying to do here, Chris. See, that's why he's got Chicanito against the ropes. Right now, Catari's fighting the fight he wants to fight, and Chicanito's letting him. In the middle of the ring, there's no contest here. See, as you'll see right there, he just starts wailing on him.
Catari with 13 professional fights, 10 wins, but only 2 knockouts, so he does not really have knockout power. And we've seen that in this fight. He's had his opportunities in close, but has not been able to deliver a big punch. He's all over him, but unable to land the big one.
See that here, right there, you started to see a little reflection of Genaro trying to spin him off the corner, spin him into the corner, and start working punches. But this little guy is not going to let that happen.
Take a step to your left and whack away, huh?
That's right. Here's where Chicanito will be more effective, right here. You'll see he'll start landing some great shots.
There's a good combination by the champ. And he might have got hit in the face once again. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more Budweiser Championship Boxing after this. Liliana Hernandez, obviously very, very concerned. We documented how she does not like boxing, that she is hoping that her husband can make a lot of money so that they can move out of South Central Los Angeles. Hernandez has lived there all his life. And he is hoping to unify the title one day. To judge how good Hernandez is, simply because I think the style of Catari makes this kind of an ugly-looking fight, is it?
It is, and if you're in Catari's shoes right now, you've got to make it a fight like that. You know, you're getting boxed around, pounced around the ring, and then for 10 rounds, and so you've got to make it a difficult fight for the champion.
Round 11, just 2 rounds to go. And Hernandez starting to flick that jab very effectively.
And doing a good job of it. As Tom Kelly would say, he's painting a beautiful picture on the face of Catari.
As you suggested, Ruben, much better Hernandez in the middle of the ring.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question. And I don't understand why Chicanito goes to the ropes unless he's trying to catch a breath or two.
You have to give a lot of credit to Catari for if you're Hernandez now, do you try to knock him out?
No. just to, unless you get him hurt. Unless you get him hurt. But right now, you've got the fight won. You've had it your way. Just outbox, just like what he's doing. Just move and let the clock run out.
Hernandez loves to fight. He rarely loses a round. In this fight, a very good indication of that, as he has dominated the action from the get-go. One area of concern was a headbutt. Good solid left there by Hernandez. Snap the head back of Catari.
Now Chicanito's going to have fun with him. He's going to just paint him. Pow, pow, pow. Just pick his shots.
That's it for the 11th round. And right now, Omar Catari goes back to his corner needing a miracle.
An earthquake, miracle, anything.
Catari, ese hombre no se te va para.
They want to throw those little short uppercuts.
How about a long uppercut?
Well, you don't want to throw a long one because you get caught with another one.
And over to the champ's corner. Ever since the headbutt, that nasty cut has bothered him all night.
I think our microphone is still in Catari's corner.
Getting set for the 12th and final round. The WBA junior lightweight title on the line as Genaro Hernandez making his first title defense. Getting a challenge from Omar Catari, at least in the ring, out of the scorecards, as Hernandez dominating. Been a much tougher fight than the scoring would indicate, I think.
Yes, it is. And see now, they're telling Genaro to go side to side. And I think it's the perfect instruction. Just, you've got the fight won, just outbox, just kill the clock.
Look at Genaro tomorrow, and you say, how did you do? And he say, I won every round.
Yes. They go, yeah. On Ruben's card, he did.
Catari trying to let it all hang out here.
Oh, what a right hand.
Another right got in by Hernandez.
I don't know what's kept this young man on his feet. Chicanito has him hurt. I think he's just waiting for one more great shot and see if he can take him out. Can't get careless though. This kid's throwing punches from everywhere.
He certainly is. Not for lack of effort, just lack of ability to challenge Hernandez.
Well, it's tough having to get inside that long reach of Hernandez. What a long jab, jeez.
Half minute to go. And Hernandez The fans appreciate it here at the Great Western Forum. All right, we'll take time out. We'll come back with the official decision. More Budweiser Championship Boxing coming up. Stay with us. Forum Boxing is brought to you by Budweiser. And there's a lot more to come, so open a cold Budweiser and get ready with that clean, crisp taste that only comes from Beechwood Aging. Hey, this Bud's for you. Back at the Great Western Forum, a very interesting fight. Tough. We're back live as Genaro Hernandez making his first title defense after winning the title from a Frenchman, Daniel Londos. Maybe a little tougher fight than Hernandez expected. He was cut above the left eye with a headbutt. Maybe hurt his hand just a bit. Remember, he's had hand problems, 2 operations on his left hand and 1 on his right. The right one was a torn knuckle, and a terrific effort by Omar Catari, making his first visit to the United States as a professional, and he was game all the way. So the WBA junior lightweight title fight here at the Great Western Forum, the 26th fight. Just a reminder that Budweiser Championship Boxing Fight Night at the Forum returns to the Prime Network lineup on Monday, March 30th. The main event will feature the vacant WBA bantamweight title bout between Victor Rabanales and Young Hoon Lee. Make your plans to join us. That's Budweiser Championship Boxing Fight Night at the Forum, Monday, March 30th, right here on Prime Network. We are ready now for the official decision. Let's get it from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 championship rounds of boxing, we have a unanimous decision, and here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Villalobos scores the bout 115-112. Judge Lou Moret scores the bout 116-111. Judge Rodolfo Hill scores the bout 116-112. All 3 in favor of the winner, and still champion Genaro Chicanito Hernandez.
He is still the only current world title holder from Los Angeles, California. Genaro Hernandez successful in his first title defense. His record now 25-0. So Hernandez defends, and of course his goal is to fight the winner of the Azuma Nelson Jeff Fennick fight. That will be taking place this coming Saturday night. Ruben Castillo has the champ. Ruben?
Okay, I thank you very much, Chris. Right now they're going to put the belt on Genaro. First, I want to tell you congratulations, Genaro. It was a great exhibition of boxing. You gave him a boxing lesson. I want to know something right now. Why were you so light? You weighed 126.5 pounds.
I don't know. I guess I was working too hard to try to impress the crowd here, and eventually, I don't think I did a very good job of it. Maybe because of the lightness of the weight or something, but I tried to do the best I can, and I hope the fans here agree with me.
Oh no, I think the fans were very proud of you. But what made this fight so tough for you?
I don't know. I felt like I had air in my stomach, and I felt too blown up, so I couldn't really move as good as I wanted to.
He cut you twice on your eyes, the headbutts. Was that a factor?
Yes, it became a factor because during the rounds, the blow landed in my eye, and I couldn't really see. I could see blurry, and well, I just had to do the best I could.
Well, congratulations to you. It's a great defense, and we hope to see you right back here at the Great Western Forum.
Introduce you to my wife, Lilian.
Congratulations, Lilian. Muchísimo gusto. Let's go back to ringside to Chris Marlowe.
All right, the wife is happy because the husband has done it. We'll continue Fight Night at the Forum. More of it after this.